Operation Twist is a monetary policy tool used by central banks to manipulate long-term interest rates by buying and selling long-term and short-term bonds simultaneously. The goal of this tool is to flatten the yield curve by reducing long-term interest rates relative to short-term rates, which can stimulate borrowing and lending in the economy. The name Operation Twist comes from the fact that the Fed's actions are intended to twist the yield curve into a flatter shape. One example of Operation Twist occurred in the United States in 1961 when the Federal Reserve sought to stimulate the economy by lowering long-term interest rates. The Fed sold short-term treasury bonds and used the proceeds to buy longer-term treasury bonds, which reduced long-term interest rates and flattened the yield curve. Another example of Operation Twist occurred in the United States in 2011 when the Fed implemented a similar strategy to address a sluggish economy. The Fed bought $400 billion in long-term treasury bonds and sold an equal amount of short-term bonds, which resulted in a flattening of the yield curve and a reduction in long-term interest rates. Overall, Operation Twist is a monetary policy tool that involves the simultaneous buying and selling of long-term and short-term bonds in order to flatten the yield curve and boost aggregate demand.